Another important problem is the very existence of these intermediaries or the middlemen. Okay, there were always a large number of these groups of individuals whom we term them as the intermediaries. Okay, and there exist what can I say? Some sort of, for example, if being a producer, okay, after I do plan to take my products to the market, but before I can sell it to the consumer directly, I will have to meet some groups of individuals in the market whom we term them as the middlemen. Okay, I have to sell my products to them. Okay, who always exploit me by offering, by charging my crops at a very low price. Okay, so if I say charging my products at a very low price, that means I'll be uh, I'll be at a loss. That means most often farmers could not even recover their cost because of the very existence of these middlemen or the intermediaries. If the farmers can sell their products, their produce directly to the consumer, their profits will definitely at a maximum. Okay, but that is not the way. Actually, before their products reach the consumer, okay, it has to pass through this group of individual known as the intermediaries or the middlemen. And what I've been telling you, these middlemen, they are the one who really try to exploit the farmers by all means, by charging them at a very low price. Okay, and this also, the very existence of these groups of individuals, they also pose uh, a problem on the part of the Indian agriculturist. Another important thing is that there is a lack of market intelligence. Whenever a farmer wanted to sell his produce, okay, he don't have any idea what is the prevailing price in the market. Okay, if there is a proper network, if there is a good, for example, a network of information to provide them with all the prevailing price, what is the prevailing price of the different goods and commodities, okay, this will give them, it will help them a lot. Okay, for example, my product today, the price the price of my product, it's not that good, it's very very low. Okay, so because it's low, I won't take it to the market. I already know it. Okay, but the problem is that if you look at Indian farmers, they don't have, they have zero knowledge about what is going on in the market, what is the price that prevail in the market, what is the demand, so on and so forth. So this also is another defects when we talk about agricultural marketing in our country, uh, India. And another important thing is lack of grading. Okay, lack of grading means to separate. Okay, if I say agricultural products or agricultural produce, obviously there are some which are, the quality is very very good, of superior quality. There are some in which it's not that good. Okay, the same type of product, for example, let's say a cabbage, okay, or a cauliflower. If we can separate them nicely, okay, the good ones we can sell them at a good price. Okay, the less superior one we can sell them at a less price, so on and so forth. Okay, and but talking about this grading system, okay, there is a lack of grading system when we talk about in our Indian agricultural marketing. And finally, there is a lack of institutional finance. That means there's still a problem, even though the government has do really come forward to help the farmers by providing them with loans, credits, so on and so forth, to lend them with a helping hand, financial help, so on and etc. etc. But whatever financial institutions that we have, they are too less. Okay, had we have abundant of them situated in all the different villages in our country, India, that means our Indian farmers won't be facing with the financial problem. Okay, but maybe because lack of these institutional these how to put in, lacks the number of banks, these financial institutions, Okay, this also is another problem, okay, which is comes in the way of marketing the agricultural products. And finally, we have the unfavorable conditions. Yes, farmers are marketing their products under adverse circumstances. There are a huge number of the small or marginal farmers whom, yes, the poor farmers, who are forced by, most often forced by the rich farmers or the money lenders, okay, to fall under their trap. Fall under their trap, that means they have to sell their products, their produce, okay, to them, okay. That means, for example, if I say a farmer, most often they are at the clutches or at the mercy of the money lenders, okay. And these money lenders, they do really try to exploit them in the form like, for example, because I'm poor, I'm a farmer, okay, so there is an agreement. Out of my total produce, 80% I should give to my landlord, to my rich, to my money lender, okay. So that is a loss, isn't it? Okay. Or even though, if not like that, I have to sell to them at a very low price. So this also is another problem that came in the way whenever we talk about agricultural marketing in our country, India. So these are the effects of agricultural marketing in our country, India. And let's have a look. What are the measures? What are the suggestions that are being required for the improvement of agricultural marketing in our country? The first remedial measures or the first suggestions, it is the establishment of regulated markets. That means markets which are being controlled by the government, in which those middlemen don't have absolute control over them, okay. Because if I say control by the government will always fix a price which is quite okay, like which will benefit the farmers, okay. The next one, the establishment of cooperative marketing societies to encourage the farmers to form some sort of groups. That is, whenever they wanted to go and sell their produce, they will always go in as a group. And if they go in as a group, okay, the voice can be heard, okay, not actually like in the sense of selling it individually. Further, the extension and construction of storage facilities by the government, the provision for adequate amount of credit facilities to the farmers, the timely supply of marketing informations. That means the government should really take a step to provide the farmers with all the knowledge, with what is going on in the market, be it when we talk about the price, be it when we talk about the demand, so that the farmers are well aware of what is going on in the markets. Also, the improvement in road and transportation facilities, the provision for standardization and grading of produce, and also to formulate a suitable agricultural policy by the government for making a provision for remunerative prices of agricultural produce of the country. So these are the different remedial measures or the suggestions which are being suggested for the improvement of agricultural marketing. So we stop here for today. Thank you.